Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 5th. I'm a little behind on getting an end of the year video out here. Still trying to come down from the flounder of the fish, I guess, as you would say. It's a bitter taste for the Dolphins, for fans of the Dolphins. We're kind of used to it. As I said, if you remember my first video, I was talking about 72 team. It's all we got. It's what we got. They definitely had a good season. It's just when you lose on a blowout to a team that I don't think is the best team in the AFC. Sorry, Bills fans. If you look at your schedule, I mean, you beat, I think, 4 winning teams. 2 of which were the Dolphins, 1 of which was the Steelers. Sorry, this guy. Steelers, you're a realist. They're not as good as their record shows, I don't believe. But anyway, that's okay. We'll see what happens with the Bills. I think they're going to cakewalk till they hit Kansas City, and then they can show what they're made of. If they can hold in there with KC, then maybe they are the new team in the AFC. And my fears will be realized that after, 20 years of New England domination, we'll go into Buffalo domination. Yay. Anyway, as a Dolphin fan, it's rough. People out there, I'm looking at all the posts and everything on Facebook and all those, and people are funny because you've got the people that absolutely hate Tua. You got the people that still love Tua and think he's the next golden boy. My opinion is it is too early to tell on him. I didn't like the way he seemed to regress. I don't know that he's the real deal. It's hard not to be when you're coming out of Alabama with 10 other great players on the field of you. That's what scares me the most. But we'll see. We got to give the kid some weapons, give him a chance, see what he does next year. I wasn't impressed based on some of the other rookie performances, especially when you look at him statistically. I mean, but it is what it is. We got who we got. And we'll find out. We have the 3rd pick, so that's an interesting turn of events. Thank you, Houston, and special thanks out to Bill O'Brien. But anyway, so sorry, I'm ranting as usual, trying to keep it on low key, getting some coffee. This was a nice little Christmas present I got here. Little Miami Dolphins Baby Yoda. Yes, I am calling him Baby Yoda because, for the people out there that are flipping out because he does have a name, not everyone is current on The Mandalorian. So I try to avoid spoiling it for some people. But, excuse me. Very good show, by the way. If you like Star Wars, you should definitely check it out if you haven't. Even if you don't really like Star Wars, I think it's a show you could watch and enjoy without being a Star Wars fan. They did a really nice job. But anyway, I'm going to get on to my TTMs. This is going to close out my 2020. A year I'm sure most of us would like to forget. Hopefully 2021 will be better for everybody. I hope everyone is still doing well. So I had a couple, and I mentioned this before, I had a couple of returns that I did not post right away because they were Christmas gifts. So my son, little K, he wrote these letters himself. We still have one out there we're still waiting on. So we'll see if we get it back or not. But he wrote these. His stepdad is a Giants fan, big Giants fan. So he wrote these letters by himself. I helped him with the addresses and things of that nature. But we've sent couple of Giants out. One we sent out, and we got back here. This one was 2 of 3 out of New Jersey. It took 10 days, so this was a very quick return. I only have one of these cards because we gave it away for Christmas, obviously. But we got Otis Anderson, running back for the Giants. Now, Otis Anderson, it's nice. That's the 90 score, I think it is a fee. He is a guy that you have to pay. He seems to be strictly $5 a card because I sent $10 and 3 cards, hoping maybe, since it was a little kid writing it. But he signed 2 cards, and I'm fine with that. So he is a strictly $5 per signature, it seems. So just so everyone knows, there is a fee. If I was really good at YouTube, some of you guys, I see your videos, and it's amazing the extra stuff you can put on there, all these crazy flashing things. I would definitely put up there fee, something, I don't know, flashing right here. I would have also definitely done the infamous playoffs, but I can't do all that. I'll have to maybe Google and see how to put those little blurbs up there, just because I think that is just one of the funniest things, and it's so fitting right now. Anyway, I digress before I get back on the kick. So next we have another one for a little K. This one was coming out of New York. This was 3 of 3, 25 days. This took a little longer. Again, I've made comments about our post office and our mail up here, and it is brutal. It is brutal. This guy and I ordered the same box of cards from eBay. Same seller, within minutes of each other, and he got his a day early. I got mine, I think, 12 days late. I don't know. I hope you guys, I wish good post office on you guys for your returns, because it's just brutal here. So I'm hoping I have a lot of stuff I sent out in December. Actually, it was the first time I think I had about 31 things out. So hopefully some of those will start rolling in, give us some consistency. But anyway, this one, I have Mr. Carl Banks. This was another one that we sent 3 cards. He signed all 3. So we have the 90 score, which came out nice. We also have, this is the one little K decided he wanted. It's a good choice. The little Super Bowl Superman, another one, came out really good. But, yeah, Carl Banks, really good signer, apparently, through the mail. So that's pretty cool. He did a solid for Lil K there and signed all 3. So we did give one of those to Lil K's stepdad, and he was very happy with it. He really enjoyed it, so we were happy. And I was really proud of Lil K, because he did write the letters himself, and you know, he's 7, so that's not exactly something that he's into just yet. He wants the reward, but working on getting him to do the work. So we'll get there. So moving on. Now this one, oh well, all right, we'll get to it. So 14 days. This is a 1 of 1 out of San Diego, California. This was one I knew is strictly a 1-for-1 signer. This one hurts, but here you go, Bills fans. This is your boy, Mr. James Lofton, Hall of Famer. He did hit it with the Hall of Fame inscription, which is pretty nice. Very nice game day card. So we thank you, Mr. Lofton. I'll put you back here, hopefully, these things. He also did include this, his price list, I guess, if you will, which, you know, that's not bad. I do appreciate that he did sign the one card. I think that's pretty cool that, you know, you include your price list, but you still signed it. That's really nice. So I appreciate that, James Lofton. You'll never hear me say go Bills. Sorry. It just won't happen. But anyway, moving on. So the next one I have is coming out of Cincinnati, Ohio. 404, this is another 35 days for this guy. This was probably a 14-day turnaround, but that's all right. So Lil K is an Eagles fan. If you noticed a little bit of Eagles in the background there. I gave him a choice. I said, you don't have to be a Dolphin fan. You pick whoever you want to root for. We do live in Eagles territory. That's where his mom is from. His mom is an Eagles fan. So he chose he wanted to be an Eagles fan, which is cool. I told him, you know, I wouldn't force him to be a Dolphin fan. That is entirely his choice, but you stick by whoever you pick. That's my only rule. Do or die, right? So this one is one that's kind of for him. This is David Fulcher. He's also a Bengals fan. And that's a funny story, because apparently he wants a different kind of pain than his father has. And he's got 2 going. So he likes the Bengals because he loves Joe Burrow, because my girlfriend is an LSU alumni, and we watched all the LSU games last year and saw Joe Burrow's fantastic season. Unfortunately, Miami, we tanked for Tua, I guess, and we got it. we needed to we needed the number 1. That was the guy you needed, not the guy we have. But that's, again, hopefully it'll work out. But anyway, I have 4 cards from David Fulcher. We have the 90 score, and he has a nice big signature. You can actually read his number, which is cool. This is a 91 Fleer Ultra. Another nice card. I got the hitters from the Fleer 91. That's just a common card. It's not an insert, unfortunately. And This is a 90 score. What did I say? 90? I think it was 90 Fleer was the first one. Sorry, that's a 90 Fleer with the glare. That's the 90 score. But all four are really nice. Very nice signatures. Thank you, Mr. Fulcher. That was very generous of you. 4 is usually the max I send to anybody. And then last but not least, this was a 4 of 4, 23 days. Did not stamp where it was from. This was another Cincinnati Bengal. This is Tim Crumry, and he apparently put these in a little soft top loader for us, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't put top loaders in when I send. I just send the cards by themselves. So we'll get these out of here. I usually don't send duplicates, but this time I did because, again, Lil K wants these Bengal cards, so I figured that way he'll have one. I thought that was cool that he did sign duplicate cards, so gave us 2 of the 90 scores there. 1 of the 90 Fleer. That one came out pretty good. And this guy's favorite, the 92 Game Day, and that is a nice card. Those do come out really good. So we're pretty happy with that. We thank you, Mr. Crumry. That was really cool of you. Signed 4 cards for us, and Lil K's getting his own little collection started, so he's pretty excited. Those are all the returns we have. So we had 5. This is pretty good session for me. I can't really say week because mine usually don't flow week to week. Maybe. Hopefully we'll start getting some rolling in here quicker. Again, Dolphin fans, hang in there. It's got to get better, right? I mean, we make the playoffs, I think, once every 8 years, so we're still a couple years, 4 years away, I think. We're due. We'll see what happens in the playoffs, see who's what, see if the Bills are legit or not. Still not sold myself. I think it's going to be an interesting playoff this year. And I don't know. Whoever your team is, I hope they're doing well. I hope they're in it, and you get to watch some more football. And as we say in Dolphin Land, maybe next year. See you guys.